All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and give you an update on my blogging entrepreneurship journey. This is a traffic and income report for March 2022, but it's really just going to look over the past 6 months because I know I'm not super regular with my progress updates, but I know after my last video, it was just a very challenging day. Since I've had a little bit of time to kind of gain some perspective, I understand a lot more just about what was going on, and I'm going to do another video later this week where I can explain how some financial things have changed for my family and how we are planning to move forward. So I went ahead and pulled my traffic for the past 6 months. Let me move myself out of the way here. The traffic for the past 6 months. In October, I switched over to GA4, and so this only tracked half of the month. But then November, we had 3,700 page views, December, 5,700, January, 7,500, February, 8,400, and March we had a big milestone where we crossed 10,000 page views. And I needed to really see these numbers lined up. And if you are a blogger who does not do YouTube, I really recommend that you do create these kind of presentations for yourself because it helps you see trends, it helps you see progress. I think it's just so valuable. I have a small mastermind with a couple other friends, and this is what we're moving towards for our mastermind meetings, are sharing some more data because I just think it's so valuable. So I want to talk a little bit about what my publishing looked like, and this is always, again, something that I don't look at unless I'm doing a video and I think it's super important. So October, I only published 4 posts on this site, and in November, I only published 2. And I think I knew that, but I forgot. So then in December, I had a push to hit 100 posts on that site, and I published 11 posts. And then January, February, March has stayed pretty consistent. I would say 7 is about my average posting schedule on this site. I'm currently sitting at 118 posts, and the site was launched in December of 2020. So when I look at the future and going forward with this site, my goal is to try to hit 10 posts on the site each month, but I've been just really thinking about, am I trying to publish perpetually on this site? And the answer is really no. In my mind, I think, and I don't know if this is possible, and I'm sure you guys can tell me if it is possible, but when I think about the business, I don't see myself writing and just pouring content into the sites. And I understand that most of the bloggers that I follow, the majority of the work that they're doing on their sites is content because we are content marketers. But I just feel like I want to be able to slow down and do quality articles that I'm really proud of. I love doing original research. I love putting together really beautiful blog posts. So my hope is in the future I can go down to publishing more like 4 or 5 maybe 4 posts a month, but that they're just high quality. Those of you who are further along, it would really be helpful to me if you would weigh in on that. Do you have sites that truly have become more passive, where you're not publishing, but the income is still, you're still pleased with the income, or it's still producing income? So me versus the timeline. So I've talked plenty of times about the Project 24 timeline. And many of you know I joined Project 24 in May of 2021 when they launched the new course. And so I started my site in December of 2020. So that would technically put me in month like January would be 12 or 13. And then February would be 13 or 14, and March would be 14 or 15. So these are the traffic numbers from the Income School timeline for month 12, 13, and 14. But if we count since I joined in May, January would be month 10, February would be month 11, and March would be month 12 or something. I think I did that wrong. But basically, if I count from when I joined Project 24, I'm pretty close to the traffic projections from the timeline. But if we count from the beginning of the website, I am behind the projected traffic. I did mention in my other video that I went back and reviewed my first 30 posts and they were not pulling in any traffic. And so that makes sense. The posts that I wrote before I really was trained on how to write content don't pull in traffic. So it makes sense to me that I would be more in this range according to the timeline. And of course, I will link the timeline in the description. So as far as income, which is the juicy part that everybody likes, in October, I just went ahead again and looked at the last 6 months. October, I made $24.54. November, $56.53. December, $65.42. January, $85.09. February, $87.86. And March, $142.45. So again, there was another milestone in March. I crossed $100 in a month, and that was nice. This is a combination of Ezoic and Amazon affiliate. We have applied for some other affiliate programs, but I haven't seen any sales from those affiliate programs. This was really, again, like I said, it was good to look at because if you look between January and February, even December, like I was sitting at a lot of the same income for a while, and that's probably why I was starting to feel really discouraged. Now, the niche for this site is pretty summer seasonal, so that means to me that I'm hopeful we will continue to see the income increase. I am going to add Ezoic video ads to this site in April in hopes of increasing the revenue, and I'm going to continue producing content. As you'll see in my video that I am going to put out either tomorrow or Saturday, I have started writing significantly more, and I'm finding that that is impacting the content production for my own site. So I'm hopeful that moving forward, we're just going to have more and more money, more and more success. So thank you so much for watching my income report for March. I get a lot of super encouraging comments on these videos and a lot of really kind words of people just applauding me for all the hard work. I just want to say, like, this is really attainable for most people. I did not know how to write a blog post until May of 2021, and if I stay on the trajectory of the Project 24 timeline, I do think that I'll hit their definition of full-time income within 24 months. So keep up the good work, y'all.